Now the White House dodging questions on why President Biden continues to refuse to visit our southern border. Watch this.
Well, why doesn't he go to the border? He was just in Arizona. Why wasn't it worth his time?
Well, you have to remember, Margaret, when the president travels, it's not like you or I jumping on an airplane and getting off and going to our destination. Everything comes to a halt. So all of these things are in consideration for the president. Is that the best use of resources? All of the resources that will be diverted on the ground when the president makes a visit.
Charlie Hurt is here. Charlie, great to see you. Thanks for being here. How much longer can the White House keep the fantasy going that we don't have a border crisis?
I don't know, but they're doing a good job of it right there. I mean, she deserves an award for keeping a straight face, making that argument. I mean, this is a president who, so the real problem is he cares too much about the border. He's afraid that if he goes down there, he's gonna mess the border up. No, actually, everything that this administration has done to undo the previous administration's real, genuine, hard, concrete success at the border at stopping the flow. Obviously, it didn't fix the larger problem of the border, which is, a decades-long problem. But the Trump administration did fix the immediate problem, which is the flow. And once you fix the flow, then you're in a less of an emergency and you can figure things out. But this is a president who spent, at last check, 40% of his administration on vacation, traveling usually to Delaware or to his beach house. So this is it's absurd on its face. They're mocking the situation. They think they don't care about it, and everything maybe they do care about it, because everything they've done has made the situation infinitely worse.
And people are dying. They're not only dying from fentanyl overdoses from the open border, but the migrants themselves are dying. Over 800 people have died in fiscal year. I mean, it's just terrible. Very quickly, Charlie, on the battle in Congress between Republicans in the Senate and Republicans in the House doesn't want to increase any more spending, but the Senate Republicans are going along with Democrats, right?
Yeah, it's like the Senate Republicans are have Stockholm syndrome or something. It's amazing how willing they are to go along with these things. But this is the moment for Republicans to stand up and shine. And these fights, I know that Mitch McConnell and Republicans in the Senate are loath to get into a spending fight right now with Democrats. But this is one of those moments where you stand up and you fight, and it pays. It's the right thing to do, but it also pays huge political dividends down the line.
Well, the Wall Street Journal,
but they're afraid to get into a fight.
The Wall Street Journal says usually the losers are in disarray, but not this time. It's the winners, so-called, the Republicans. Charlie, we got to leave it at that. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much. Have a great Christmas.